Eggo waffle.
I will fight with honor.
I definitely like the Lightforged Zealot. I probably can't keep the Zandalari Templar, even if I keep these healing cards. Just seems so unlikely to be active on curve or even on turn 5. Flash of Light is a pretty okay card, but I think it's more of a late game card. Let's try to hit a 3-drop, basically. Coin 4 into 4 is kind of like hitting a 3-drop. But it seems unlikely that this Lightforged Zealot survives turn 3 to get Blessing of Kinged. Okay, Peacekeeper is potentially a play next turn, but probably not against the Warbringer deck. I'm going to save that Elder Peacekeeper for a relevant target. Even if he doesn't have the blade here, I don't think I play Peacekeeper. So this is the first decision I really have. I can coin out a 4-2. I could also just play nothing, so he can't backstab Apothecary. But without the weapon, I don't think I'm that worried about an Apothecary.
I wonder.
I don't think I'm just trying to beat him to death, so we'll hold back on the weapon here. I definitely see attacking being correct, just because I have exactly the other Lightforged Zealot in hand.
Your magic shall not save
Protect for the mirror, huh? Well, that didn't kill my guy, so he's gonna get balked. Balked my guy and then bop his face. And it's pretty hard for that deck to deal 6 damage, I think. Like, backstab was the worry on the 4-2. And he did just play his silence. Okay, maybe he's just not a Necreum deck. I know sometimes they mix Death Rattle and Galakron, but I'm not sure if you have room for both of those and tech cards like Spellbreaker. Wait, 9 left? You have to heal for 10 on this card? Is that right? I thought you had to heal for like 8. Well, whatever, it doesn't really matter. It seems like Amber Watcher is pretty insane here. And I'm pretty interested in killing him at this point, so I'm going to hit with the True Silver. Also starts discounting my Zandalari Templar. So I can actually, like, if anything takes enough damage, I can actually just Flash of Light plus play an 8-8 next turn. Alright, he does have Apothecary in that deck. But, I can set him to 1 here. The deck does potentially play, like, Vicious Scalehide, but it's not going to heal for that much. I mean, he can have, like, Necreum Vial plus Scalehide, but that's really specific. And even if he has that, like, the Scalehide does 7, right? So he can, like, kill something. I can still push enough to kill him next turn. So I'm pretty sure I just play this card. Actually, I guess I even Flash of Light this, just to make my board a little bit more resilient. And the True Silver gives me the final healing on my Templar anyway. So yeah, he's at 1 against a massive board. It's pretty hard to imagine him not just being dead here, but even if he is not dead here, like, I have some pretty insane plays for the following turns. I could be dead here. That's definitely possible. Okay. Elder Peacekeeper's actually pretty good against that. Well, he goes up to 7. I Peacekeep. No, Peacekeeper's not lethal. Shrink Ray is not lethal because it shrinks my guys as well. Probably still just playing Peacekeeper.
I wonder. Follow the rules. Kiloa are my shield. Just make. I'm too strong.
I guess I just want to hold my weapon here because it is my last weapon. I'm not sure what he would have gotten with Zephyrus. It probably wouldn't have offered him a board clear there, right? So it's likely just a Tyrion, maybe? Not sure what else it would offer him. Oh, it just gave him a healing touch. Sure. Bummer. Rush Lackey would have also done it, but sad that he hit the 2 damage. Speaking of 2 damage, that's all I need to kill him. Didn't hit it, unfortunately. So, do I want to play a Crusader or a new Challenger? A new Challenger does start discounting Shirvala, but Shirvala will still not be playable next turn. It does give me a bit of defense if he somehow has some Chargers stockpiled. I'm not super interested in trading with him here, I don't think. Pushing damage seems pretty good. But the Divine Shield is also not great against 1/1s if I'm not trading. So if I'm not trading, maybe the Lightforged Crusader is just better anyway. Or maybe I am trading. I mean, I've seen his Necreum Apothecary, like the power spike out of that, and it's been pretty tame. So, and I've seen his Zephyrus. So maybe I just win one board here.
Move quickly.
Oh, okay. Or maybe I just do this. Lots of decision making went into that turn, but then Reckless Rocketeer.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor. I will command the light.
I do like the Tiger, and with my list I definitely like the Call. But against Paladin, if he was Holy Wrath, he'd probably be higher than Dumpster Legend. So I'm gonna assume he's probably like some Highlander thing, and I like the Call. I guess the Call's good against Holy Wrath Paladin anyway though, right? Because I can get my health above 30. The Amber Watcher. So between just the Call and Amber Watcher, my Templars are active if I can pick them up.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
This guy's a nice turn 4.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm gonna be trading off my 1/1 so he can't get a free card. Ooh, or I can coin to kill Acolyte,
Battle.
but I think I like playing the Blessing of Kings after the Spirit of the Tiger. The Acolyte, though, does sort of make it seem like this is Holy Wrath. And, like, even though the Call's good against Holy Wrath Paladin, I don't actually think I win this matchup. Just because, like, my deck's not very good at actually killing people. But maybe if I can draw all of my healing, I can just out-heal him.
Reporting for duty.
So I can play this guy, which I guess like lets me kill Acolyte with a weapon. I can coin out an Amber Watcher, or just play the Spirit of the Tiger.
Tiger punch. Tiger
I think I like just getting Spirit of the Tiger in play. Then I can just drop a Blessing of Kings next turn and kind of force him to deal with the board. You can't leave Spirit of the Tiger unchecked for too long. But compared to my other plays, this is a little bit slow. And if for whatever reason I feel like I don't actually need to play these cards this game, like I could have just let the Spirit of the Tiger sit in my hand. But if it's getting played, it needs to be played now, I think. Also, the Spirit of the Tiger is probably the first indication he's seen that this isn't the mirror match. Sometimes that deck plays the Call, I believe. Blood Mage Thalnos. Well, I should kill that so my tiger doesn't get consecrated, I guess. But I'm gonna buff my tiger, so that doesn't really matter, I suppose. If I let him consecration here, he can just like trade, kill both of these. But I want to push 7. I need to kill this guy. Because if he draws his whole deck, I die, obviously. And I'm getting a little bit low on armor, so I'm not sure that I'll actually be able to get up past 50. But if he's trading here, I'm happy. And I do have quite a lot of healing in my hand. This is, what, 20 guaranteed, and then however much I can get out of this lifesteal. Okay. Let's just play 2 lifesteal guys while they're safe. Not super interested in any of these, but Big Ol' Whelp seems like the best card here. Not that interested in any of these, but Big Ol' Whelp seems like the best card here. Unless it's Evasive Draconid. But most of the deck's removal isn't targeted. You can still just like a quality Pyro. So I think it's Big Ol' Whelp. Actually, maybe it's just Nozdormu. We're getting pretty high in mana. It's basically just a 4-mana 8/8 at this point. I can go like next turn, Nozdormu, coin, Lightforged Zealot, and then follow up with like double Amber Watcher. I don't really like giving this deck more mana, but I mean, he's already at 7. Another Zealot. I think I do want to kill that 1/1 because just like limiting the amount of chip damage I take at this point is pretty good. Because there's a decent chance I can get enough health to survive 2 Holy Wraths. But we're very close to the edge on whether or not that's going to be possible. And if he has like a Sathravar play here, might not even come to that. But I guess I do have a Shrink Ray. Alright, so I don't get to do much here. I guess I'm willing to play one of my 5-drops here. But I probably don't want to commit too much to the board. Usually when they play the timeout, they're setting up for a board clear the following turn. So as long as I can just reload with a couple Amber Watchers, I think I'm happy. Maybe Amber Watcher was better than Big Ol' Whelp this turn, just because Big Ol' Whelp does a little bit more damage. But I don't think it's that big of a deal either way. Realistically, my next 2 boards probably get cleared. And he cleared my board and drew 3 cards. That's not what I was hoping to see. Alright, get stuff in play and heal for a bunch. So this Novice is probably going to hit me. That puts me to 46, and I have 4 healing out of this Lightforged Zealot. So I am going to need to pick up another healing card to be able to survive 2 Holy Wraths. But I need to actually be able to deal with Shirvala as well. But with Equality, Shrink Ray, Double Consecration, maybe I can deal with the Shirvala boards without too much trouble. And realistically, he's like pretty close to dying. I actually can just go Blessing of Kings, Consecration, and then set him into Consecration range next turn. But I guess at this point, setting him into Consecration range isn't that meaningful when he can Shirvala me. That's a healing card. That's also a healing card. I want to play this Lightforged Zealot for sure. Do I want to play a Blessing of Kings here? He can play 3 Shirvallas with Sathurvar. So if I play Blessing of Kings, he actually doesn't clear this board. But I don't care about him clearing it. I don't want to play Blessing of Kings. Let's just do this. 3 things for him to run his Shirvallas into so I can clear with Equality Consecration. And it actually drew a nice threat if he just, like, Pyro Qualities or something. So my hand is pretty set for the next couple turns, I would say.
I wonder.
Did I overheal at all with these? I did overheal with the second Flash of Light. Maybe I should have just not played the second Flash of Light. Wasted some healing out of it. And now if he gets in any chip damage, which would be one of the consecrations he hasn't played yet. Alright, he's not overcommitting with the Shirvala here, which is probably smart. I guess I want to kill his stuff and then just drop an 8/8 here. And I have to hit with my weapon here to protect my guy from Shirvala. 8/8 in play is pretty good though, right? I guess he can Consecration Shirvala. I'm also, unfortunately, pretty low on healing in my deck, but I do have my own Shirvala. I guess that's really just the card I'm looking for. And if I could find a Kangor to go along with it, that'd be real nice. But I play no card draw. And, no card draw is kind of bad when you're looking for something specific. It's down to 4 cards in his deck. And he does have mana to play the Consecration here, which is what I assume is happening. Oh, an Elven Archer. I see. 2 mana do nothing. Okay, there's my Shirvala. Wow, it's expensive. But that's okay, because I don't need to play it until after he does stuff. So we can just discount it a bit, and we're gonna hold this True Silver to heal. Because at this point, I think, like, there's no way I'm dealing 28 damage to him, especially when he has another Shirvala he can play. So at this point, we're just trying to survive, which could be difficult. But it seems unlikely that he can launch a Holy Wrath this turn, so he's pretty slow for the next couple turns, maybe. I think I've seen most of his card draw. So he might actually just have to draw all 3 of these cards naturally.
Impurity will not be tolerated.
I picked up 4 weapons. Holy shit, that's bad. I'm gonna play this Hidden Wisdom. I could, like, hit with the True Silver because I did pick up another one, but it just doesn't accomplish anything. I don't know, maybe I just want to kill this 1/1. I'm gonna take damage from it anyway. But I don't think I like it. It might actually not be that bad for me to lose some armor here, because, like, regardless of how much health I have after he Holy Wraths me, like, if I'm at 25 or all the way down to, like, 1, I have to heal. So the difference between being at 25 and, or like 23 or even just 20, like, I'm probably just playing Shirvala and healing up to 30 at some point. So maybe a couple bits of armor don't matter that much. I don't have room in my hand to get much out of this Lightforged Crusader, but it's also a 7/7, which is kind of nice to have in play. So probably just gonna play it. See if I can pick up some nice secrets here. Redemption, cool. Noble Sack, cool. Noble Sack is actually really good because he wants to Shirvala into my 7/7, and I can say nope.
You disgust me.
Trade this so he doesn't eat the Noble Sack. Now this turn I definitely could just play Light's Justice so I don't overdraw, but the only card in my deck that matters, I think, is Kangor. Some of the others are like kinda nice. I don't know, Shrink Ray could be useful, but I don't think his Shirvala is going to be that hard to deal with. I guess the question is, do I need this 2 healing? Probably not.
I'm almost out of cards.
This could definitely be a play that I look back on and feel silly about, but I think it's alright. I think I'm pretty well set up to just out-heal him here. Because I can even Blessing of Kings my Shirvala the turn I play it. And I actually picked up a Flash of Light. So I can go... what, like... even if his Shirvala has a Divine Shield, I can Consecrate it, and then Shirvala Blessing of Kings and Flash of Light, and heal for... 15, I think that is. So I probably just have enough healing even without the Crystalsmith Kangor. I guess there is still a Zephyrus. Probably. I haven't seen anything weird that makes me think he doesn't have Zephyrs for whatever reason. Really? It's an interesting consecration. Just wanted to spend the mana to get the little bit of damage out. Fair enough. I guess I'm gonna play this 3/3 Eldor Peacekeeper. I guess I can just equip that other... I can just equip this True Silver this turn.
For justice.
Alright, so we'll just use the Sword of Justice. 3 mana to give my guy +1/+1. I'm never actually going to use all these weapons, so... whatever, get the card out of my hand. It could have been worthwhile to play Prismatic Lens that turn, which is something I was thinking about doing. But, like I said, the only card I really need is Kangor. There's actually a decent chance it gets more expensive if I draw into it, and I don't think I actually need the Kangor. So he's going to put me to 20 here, right? So Shirvala Blessing of Kings puts me up to 30. Unless I have, like, lethal somehow. No, because he's going to heal here. Oh, actually, this thing is safe, so I might just have lethal. Let's go Redemption on my 2/1. Got 17, 21, 23, 24. I actually do just have lethal here, but he can play that Shirvala. No, he can't win if he plays that Shirvala. I think he's just dead. Does he have a thing to go with this? Wow. I was really not expecting this game to just win, or to end by me just winning. I should set him to 1. If I miscounted, I can still just play Shirvala. Interesting. But I think I had multiple ways to win that game. Like, I could have just not killed him there, and then he still couldn't have killed me.